Mohawk Bob with FireKnight TV and ThunderKnight Entertainment. I'd like to welcome our guest, Daniel Crosier. Thank you for coming on our show. We really appreciate your time. We have a lot to talk about today.
So, when we're out in the cornfields, I have one movie to think about.
Right.
Children of the Corn.
Mm-hmm.
For he who walks behind the rose, Malachi.
My favorite line from that is, Outlander, we have your woman!
It's a great movie for horror.
It's fun. It's so fun.
And these kids can't even go to bars.
Yeah, I know, especially Malachi. He'll never get it. He just doesn't look the part. Linda Hamilton's in it.
Yeah, oh golly.
Yeah, that's...
You love Linda.
Yeah, most definitely. Sarah Connor.
Okay, now let's talk about the most important thing that I believe that you like. Horror and all that goes with it.
I think that's the beauty of horror conventions. And the nice thing, too, is the fans are so passionate.
Yeah, they're into it.
Yeah, anything horror that you're doing, they're curious. They will ask questions. They want to learn more. They're into it. They'll support you any way that they can. Going back to like Comic Cons and stuff, it's hot and cold. They're either really into it or not at all. I love both groups, but it's just I just find a lot more support amongst the horror fans. Yeah.
Daniel, let's talk about filmmaking.
Ooh.
Daniel.
Okay.
What's your favorite horror movie?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The original Tobe Hooper movie. It's in my top 5 films of all time, and the reason is every time, still now, and I've seen it dozens of times, I get nightmares after watching that movie. It's just so visceral. It stays with you. A good movie doesn't mean that you like it and just thoroughly enjoy it. A good movie is something that stays
with you for eternity.
That resonates. It's impactful. You think about it. You contemplate it. And the original Texas Chainsaw does that for me. And
nightmares in the whole works.
Yeah, it's so many people. When we talk about it, they're like, "Oh, it's so gory." And it's like there's no gore. It's just how it's shot.
It was shot.
It's
perfectly.
It's just presented in such a way. It's almost documentary style. It's very visceral. They know when to cut away, when to build the tension and stuff. You can't always say that for all the Tobe Hooper movies, but that one was just masterful.
Yeah.
And none of the Texas Chainsaws since then, can touch it. And I really do like Texas Chainsaw Part 2 for a polar opposite reason, because Tobe decided to go completely, ludicrous and fun and vibrant and weird with it. It almost makes it a comedy.
Yeah.
You got Dennis Hopper with 2 chainsaws and in a 10-gallon hat, swinging around in an underground amusement park. And it's just like, this is great. These days, I really enjoy revisiting like the Universal monsters. So like the original Dracula with Bela Lugosi, and then Boris Karloff's Frankenstein, Frankenstein monster. It's the way those were shot, and like how they're depicted on sound stages and stuff. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
Lots of talent.
Yeah, there's some popping and snapping going on off camera.
What the hell is going on here? So on the topic of Universal monsters, we have Dick Reno monster slaying coming up.
Cool.
And Ron Chaney is going to be the Wolfman.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's a great grandson of Lon Chaney, and he was a horror movie legend.
That's right. That was the Wolfman, 1940.
Correct.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And so Ron Chaney is going to be this legacy character, Wolfman, in your movie.
Yes.
Right.
Correct.
What, are you in this movie?
I am.
What are you
I'm
playing?
Father Igloo. I'm the priest.
Of course. With the Mohawk, it says, father, a priest, pastor, whatever the role is. You're a man
it's
of the
going
cloth.
to be interesting for sure.
Yeah.
Now, the movie The Funhouse,
that
was starring with Cooper Huckabee, And
Cool.
he's in our movie The Dead Roads.
That's right. Funhouse is directed by Toby Hooper.
That's the connection, which is real cool.
Yeah, that's I remember seeing that, not too long ago. It was like, I think the last time I saw it was 10 years ago. Great film. Yeah, it's, I think, God, when did that come out? Like 80, 82, somewhere around there? I can't remember if it was just after or just before Poltergeist, but yeah, it's a wonderful film. I highly recommend it. So that's cool that you guys get to work with.
We got Cooper Huckabee. It's going to be amazing. I've met him. He's a really nice guy. Good. We're excited to have him again. I mean, he's amazing.
Well, Daniel, what is the future for you? What do you see in your future?
Well, hopefully more murals. Looks like I'll be teaching some art classes at the Art Center in Evergreen. So I'll be teaching some mural classes and then comic illustration classes up there in the spring and throughout the summer.
Fantastic.
And then, just getting ready for Colorado Festival of Horror. And we're going with the theme Slasher Hotel this year. And that'll be September 15th through the 17th. Go to cofestivalofhorror.com. That's our website. Follow us there. Follow us on Facebook. And just wait for all the cool updates that we got coming up in the upcoming weeks. Elise and I are working on the When Bakes Things Attack film, and that's going to be an awesome, fun, family horror comedy. Kind of in the vein of like Gremlins, and of course, since we're working with pastries, there's always going to be that nod to Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Exactly, which is going to be wonderful.
Yes. Sometimes those pastries go splat. You can find me on Instagram. My handle is Daniel_Crosier, and you can find me the same way on Twitter and on Facebook. Look up Colorado Festival of Horror on Facebook and go to our website.
And on my page, Mohawkamania, we will feature Daniel as well. We will put some information up. Because we have some good followers out there, a lot in Denver. We want to hook them up with Daniel, and I want them to all go to the Colorado Festival of Horror.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, to get serious.
Daniel, thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Bob.
I mean, what a treat to have you. And we're going to work together, I hope, in the future, ThunderKnight Entertainment and yourself.
Sounds good.
What a blessing. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Did you like it? Was it presentable?